Anyways, guys, today I was scrolling Twitter as usual. I was working on a video and I saw this tweet come up. Not this one, but this is my tweet about it, kind of summarizing, because I saw a fuck ton of tweets talking about these leaked DMs with Dream and a 13-year-old girl on Discord. And the leaks are real because Dream admitted the leaks are real. And I'm gonna show you the video where he admits to the leaks and everything. So basically, what happened was like everyone's accusing Dream of grooming a minor by creating / sending a mod that made Minecraft NPCs hump each other. So basically, the Minecrafters would just fucking hump each other, and it looks like they were having sex, but like obviously in Minecraft you can't like really simulate sex because there's low pixels and everything. But they would look like they were fucking basically. So like everyone's freaking out because he sent this sex mod to this child. But here's the thing. So here's a little context. So here's how he came in contact. So there's this older Minecraft YouTuber named Skeppy, and Dream, before Dream was even posting, yeah, before Dream was even posting videos about before Dream was even posting videos, before he was even a content creator, he was a Minecraft dev in Skeppy's Discord server, which is some other fucking Minecraft YouTuber, pretty popular. He was kind of popular within that community. I think he was a mod in the Discord or something. Like he was a higher rank in the Discord, and basically he was sending these mods he made, Minecraft sex mods he made to people in the Discord, whoever asked for it, I guess. And this girl asked for it, and she sent it to him. And so here is the thread exposing Dream, the original one. Now there's a fuck ton of tweets now. If you look it up, it's like a fucking whole fucking shitstorm. But don't worry, I compiled what matters. This is kind of like a summary of the accusation. A lot of people are like, "Oh, he straight up sent NSFW, sexual content to a minor." I don't know. Like, can you really consider sending like this kind of mod? Like, the mod is more of a meme than it's like something to jerk off to. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the mod is a joke. It's funny. It's not like, you know what I mean, Ben? Are you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I can get
So,
behind that.
so I'm not excusing it. I'm saying like that's not exactly the same as sending like pornographic images to a child. Now, like I said, he sent this mod to a lot of people. It wasn't just this person. But this is it. So the original tweet got taken down like even before I was able to see it, but because it was getting so much hate. But the thread remains, which is what explains it. So the original tweet was just like accusing him, whatever. All right. So here's proof. All right. So this guy right here is the guy who is levying the accusation towards Dream. I'm not really exactly sure who this guy is, but he's like some sort of content creator. But he's really small and like no one really knows who he is. Anyway, so he posted this in his Discord. He said, also everyone's given access to DMs with Dream and a minor from 2017 to 2018. It involves a sexual thing. Should I make an exposed video? So like, he's already like, this guy's already like posting. So keep in context everything. This guy's already posting in his Discord server, like, guys, I just made access to pedophile allegations for everyone. And you could go look at these pedophile accusations. Should I make an exposed video? Now, to me, the vibe this gives me is like, guys, let's go stir up. Like this guy obviously doesn't want to help the situation. He's not trying to do anything good with this information, which is fine, whatever. Like it's not everyone's responsibility to be some fucking hero, and fucking take down the pedophiles. But this just seems kind of off to me, bro. It's weird. Like I feel like if I had like actual pedophile information about like a creator being a pedophile, I wouldn't go on Discord and be like, yo, guys, should I make an exposed video? If you guys want to go see the DMs, I'm giving everyone access. So this is how it started. And then the person kept posting, this dude sounds like a real clout chaser. That's what the vibe I kind of got. And this is the story. All right. So keep in mind that at this time, Dream was a developer for Skeppy's server, Invaded Lands. So Invaded Lands was Skeppy's Discord server name, for sure. Yeah, I agree, JK. He had no platform, but he was a dev and had these activities with a minor on the server while he was dating a girl IRL. I don't know what that has to do with anything, him dating a girl in real life, like, whatever. Why is this guy not reporting to the cops instead of asking people to make exposed videos? Exactly. I mean, from what I've seen, guys, there's no concrete evidence. Now, Dream does admit to sending the sex mod to the 13-year-old, but the thing is, we don't know what's in the sex mod. The conversation itself, you'll see, because they actually leaked the conversation between Dream and this child. Here they are, and this is proving that it is Dream's account because still part of the server. It's like his actual, Discord name. Other people have, corroborated that that's his actual Discord. And like I said, he admits it to himself, and I'm gonna show you guys his response in just a minute. And these messages don't matter. This is just the people, showing that at one point they were friends with Dream because Dream unadded them on Discord, I guess when he became famous or whatever. And this is just like them proving that they were once friends with him, had once talked to him in the DMs. So like they were once in the same server, they know what's going on, whatever. This is their proof that they have connection. And from everything I saw, it looks pretty legit. And here is the messages, all right? So this is the 13-year-old. So the 13-year-old, this is it. It's a mysterious 13-year-old. So the guy who originally tweeted this was like, I don't want to leak the information of the 13-year-old. The 13-year-old's too scared to come out. So they gave me the information. They came to me, which is really weird and kind of strange to me. Like, I feel like if someone's like going to a YouTuber who's not even like really well known, like, oh, I have these allegations, like whatever. But all right, so this is the screenshot that Dream admitted is real. So this is a 13-year-old, and we don't know what's above it. There's no proof of it. This is all we have, and like I said, it's confirmed real. It's like I don't know what they said to make him say, "Oh gosh, okay," but then here he sends the mods for the Minecraft sex thing. Right, so these are the mods for it. I don't really know how Minecraft mods really work, but yeah, there's that. So that's the DMs between them. And then here's the guy as he's like exposing this to his Discord. He's like, you'll probably see where this is going. Actually download the plugin. He uses the Invade Land packages, which is like, from what I understood from the research, was like Invade Land, which was Skeppy's server, had some special like already modded Minecraft packages, and he added onto them or something. Absolutely disgusting. The minor was 15, and they later on go on to correct it in this video to 13. I mean, not in this video, this little thread. Dream was a legal adult. Now we're in the United States. Is the age of consent under 16? Like this whole like Discord like server like doing this is just odd to me. Like it's very, very odd. It's like if this was such a big story, like why are you posting in your I don't know. And then he goes on to say, my apologies, the victim was 13 to 14 at the time, not 15. The victim is 17. It's 4 years ago, so the victim was 13, blah, blah, blah. This is just more proof. So, and then the story goes on further. So, after these sex mods went out to all these people, a couple weeks later, Skeppy had Dream banned from his Discord server. And apparently there's like a silent beef between Dream and Skeppy. They don't talk to each other. But Skeppy kicked Dream out of the server back in the day, supposedly because he was doing things like this. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, like, I don't know. It's really fucking weird to be sending sex mods of Minecraft to children. But, like, at the same time, like, is he a straight up pedophile for this or just a freak? You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of why he did it, I think the bigger question is, like, does this make you a pedophile? I don't really fucking think it does. I think it makes you a fucking weirdo for sure, and this is just more proof that he was banned that server. It's the same name as everything. And then also tell me why Dream has one of the owners of Vape added on Discord. His left boob added. He literally follows left boob on Twitter. And apparently there's people who are into lolicon. And so they're like trying to draw the conclusion if you follow someone, like everyone you follow, like for example, if I follow someone, I don't know what their sexual kinks are. You know what I mean? I don't like fucking research everyone I follow, which I guess you kind of need to if you're that famous.
Dream being associated with someone who's a lolicon does not make him a pedophile. I mean, lolicons are weird and everything, but like, that's a stretch.
And so then shortly after these DMs leak, he unfollows the people. So Left Boob, from what I could tell, was kind of a popular edgy creator. So people cared. So then he unfollowed, which kind of makes it look guilty. Like, I mean, I guess that's good. Like once he hears allegations about these people, he goes and unfollows them, or for whatever reason. Like I said, there's so many fucking tweets about this, and this is just more stuff. This guy said he's making a video about it, but like I said, I haven't seen a video from this guy yet. And then the rest of these are just like up close screenshots of this stuff. And then this is one of the things. This is what the guy said about the girl who came forward about this. She wanted to know if anything could be done, but many other creators are too scared of gay Dream stan, canceling them or harassing them. But I don't care. Sad that I was their last resort, though. So apparently, this like child has gone to multiple YouTube creators, which I don't know how the fuck that happens. Like, you just reach out to like fucking I don't know, like who's a big YouTube creator, Mr. Beast.
First resort was PewDiePie.
Yeah, like
He wouldn't
she's a
pick it up.
Yeah, like
Just
PewDiePie's
scared of
please.
Dream stands.
Yeah, so it's like that's a little weird. Oh yeah, so here's the code. If I don't know how to work fucking Minecraft code, but apparently if you use this plugin or whatever, you can see the mod. And here's an up
Those
close.
plugins don't work anymore because it's not ran off of Java like that.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't fucking get any of this. This is where it fucking supersedes me. Like I'm too dumb to understand.
Jar files is what they was sent as, and that's all like JavaScript, which is not used anymore.
Well, these are old. And then who the fuck makes a Minecraft plugin to groom minors talking about coming with minors, etc., etc.? What the fuck is wrong with me? I saw this, but like I looked at it and it was just like, okay, so where is proof of this? I don't know. And so here's like some more screen. Like I said, it turns into bullshit. Everyone keeps on adding stuff on. So like here's Dream playing Minecraft in a lobby with his friends, and he's talking in here at one point. I saw his name. Yeah, so Dream is like in a lobby with minors playing Minecraft because like he's in a Minecraft community, and so the community plays Minecraft together, and he's playing with someone who's underage. Like a lot of this stuff is like really weird because it seems like they're just fucking like grasping at straws. I don't really know, but anyway, so that's the fucking bulk of like the accusations and everything like that. And so here's what Dream said about it. I don't know who the fuck stream this is on, and it'd be forever to find this fucking video. But I do remember him a long time ago. That's why I said it took me so long to find this fucking video. And I actually posted this. I was like, where the fuck was that video? It took me forever to find it. But I remember about him talking about this before. And so here's the video where he addresses it. I don't fuck with a Dream, but that's definitely a stretch. Yeah, I agree. Everyone calling him like a straight up like pedophile, like you wanted to like have sex with children. I feel like that's like reaching so far.
I'll leave a couple details out. But
But at the beginning of the video, that's important because like you don't know what details he's leaving out. So he's like addressing these DMs. In the very beginning, he says, "I'll leave a couple details out," and so that's like so I was like not buying it until I heard that part. Like that's a little sketch. Like I don't know. Like what details did he leave out? Like why are you leaving details out?
essentially, I was like shown a screenshot by like George, I think, or someone. They were like, look at this look like, oh, somebody like leaked your DMs or something. And like it was me sending it was like Minecraft sex.jar or something to somebody. And he was like totally joking, and I was like wait, what? Like, you know, what is this from? And George is like being sarcastic. George is like, oh, this didn't. George is like, oh, look, like, because it was like some tweet or something, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's real. I'm pretty sure that's real. And I went and like looked, and I was like, wait, what is
The
it?
DM? You did DM
What
that?
is this? No, and this is what it was. I was like, what is this from? And I was like trying to remember, and I was like, oh, back when I was like developing, like when I did random shit, like developing for random servers, I coded some like dumb thing where like you could type, it's like essentially it was what was in like the Laugh You Lose. It was like ages ago, where like an NPC would like, you could type in like someone's name and then someone else's name like in Minecraft, and like it would like make their NPCs like hump each other or whatever, like in front of you. And like it was like an actual mod, and it was like from like 2016 or something like.
Like I said, so here's his version of it. Like he obviously like doesn't see it as a big deal because he's like, oh yeah, that's real. So like that kind of gives me the impression that like it was irresponsible, but like he wasn't like being like a pedophile about it.
Like 2017 or 2018 or something. And I was just dying. I was like dying of laughter. I was like, this is real. Like this actually, there was the sex mod. It does exist.
Like I said, he admits to making it. He admits to everything. So like so all the information that I at least shared with you, like, you know, he did make the sex mod and he did send it to a 13-year-old. Now, like, is he a fucking pedophile? Dude, I mean, I don't fucking think so. But like, and like, obviously it's Twitter, so like, I don't know if that they speak for everyone. Obviously, they fucking don't. Like, you know, Twitter's the most schizo people in the world, including me. But it's like, dude, it just pisses me off that like the word pedophile is so overused right now. I feel like this is definitely like some irresponsible shit. But like, I don't know. Like, do you think like if this probably will never go to like court or whatever? Like, you think if you went to court and this girl was like, he sent me not safe for work material, And you think they'd charge him, like charge him with pedophilia? I don't know. What do you think, Ben, about the whole thing?
I mean, I don't think he's a pedophile. I just think it was a goofy little troll that he was kind of being dumb with. But
You're also careless, but a pedophile is just a stretch. Yeah, like that's why I didn't get it. And then they're like bringing up like all these other videos of him making like jokes at Tommy Innit when Tommy Innit was under 18. And it's just like now Dream's a pedophile, and it's like oh and oh yeah, and so the original tweet was like Dream was interacting irresponsibly with a minor. And it's like, what the fuck even is that? Like I get what you're saying, like, oh, but like, what does that mean? You got to say like, oh, he sent a sex mod to a minor, or he's like he's grooming them. You can't say like, because like I said, the original tweet was like, Dream is currently being accused of interacting with a minor inappropriately. It's like, that's so fucking like,
it's so
oh.
vague. Makes it sound worse than it is.
Yeah, it's like he was trolling people. It would be considered child abuse, but not pedophilia. And I agree with that too, like child endangerment. Like, but at the same time, it's like we'd also have to see the mod just for sending sexually explicit materials. I mean, so like, you know how he explained it, like two Minecraft characters humping each other. Like, I can imagine that in my head, and like I don't imagine that being super sexual. Like, I see that as more like a funny joke. Like in what game do you not like teabag your friends in? You know what I mean? So it's like, I kind of see it like that. So it would really, really, really depend on how sexually explicit the mod was. If it just made two characters like bump into each other, like, I don't know, I don't see that as bad, but it's still kind of weird. It really depends on the context of the mod. And it really pisses me off because, like, I mean, I'm not like a Dream fan, but I wouldn't say I hate Dream. But like, the biggest thing with Dream is, how old is Dream? He's 22. So he was 18 or 19 when this happened. I mean, like I said, he's a young guy still. But it's like, fuck. It's like fucked with my brain all day long. How like literally there's so many people on Twitter like, oh, this is what a pedophile is. And dude, here's another thing you gotta remember. So like people like Dream, George Not Found, Quackity, these people, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen a Dream video. Let me just pull up the typical YouTube. Like, if you watch Dream, he's obviously makes kids content. Like, I'm sure like his age range is like between 8 to 18, like max. Like, but I'd say majority between 8 and 16.
5 of my friends try and hunt me down and stop me from beating Minecraft. I said I would try against 500s with the last video.
My dream!
Oh my god!
Nice. Your blocks, guys.
So like it's like that annoying, just loud Minecraft humor where they just scream and yell and run around and try not to die. So it's like obviously children content for the most part. Like I would assume most of his fans are really young. So like that's where it comes into like sketchy territory, because when you make content for kids, if you interact with any of your fans, you're interacting with a minor. You know what I mean? Be specifically careful in the way they interact with their audience. I mean, Dream is like the biggest example, and like probably the person who's most criticized for being irresponsible with his audience. And I have had criticisms of Dream in the past, and I found a tweet, and I was looking at all this, that perfectly criticized my biggest criticism of Dream, and I'm gonna bring that up now. I knew there was a reason why Dream didn't stop his minor fans from posting not safe work of him, and I've had a problem with this for a long time. And it's not exactly not safe for work art. Like, I get that's gonna happen. He can't control that. But here's another thing. So like I said, his audience is undeniably children, like under the age of 18. I would say 16 at least, but that's just my opinion. But under the age of 18, 100% fact, at least 80%. I've looked at it, and I don't know. I don't know if I can talk about this, but because it feels weird, because I haven't experienced that side of life to really understand it. But and I've seen a lot of people accuse him of this, of queer baiting as well. And so he's always done this with his fans. He never will come out and just be outright and say it. So his young child audience all have this idea. Like we even watched the video of the girl who was like, I'm dream sexual, or like my sexuality is just geared towards Dream, where like a lot of people agreed with that. But like all his fans have like all this like lore, like Wattpad bullshit about him, Carl Not Found, or George Not Found, Quackity, and all these Carl Jacobs and all these shit of them making out all the time and then like fucking. Like, it's sick. Look up Dream SMP fan art. Like, I can't even show it on stream. Like, literally the first tweet will be a not safe for work image that someone drew of Dream or like they're like, oh, like George meets Dream for the first time, and it's like it's always like a sexual interaction between Dream and his friends, or Dream and a fan. And I've never once seen a statement, a video, seen anything like speaking out against it. And like I don't know, because I'm not a YouTuber of that size. Shipping people is IRL is horrid, especially when Dream claims to be straight, and doesn't do anything about it at all. He should be posted on YouTube, not interacting with his kids' audience at all. Oh, he's super interactive with his audience. That's why he's so popular. Like that's the one thing that sets Dream apart from other creators, and why Dream is so huge, because he's so intertwined in his community. He talks to them all the time on Discord, Twitter. Like, look at his Twitter, look at his Discord. Like, he's always interacting with them, which is like good and bad, I guess. Maybe if he does post about it, he can't stop them from doing it. And that's what I thought. Like, I've never had an audience that size. So, like, when you say tell someone not to do something, it makes them want to do it more. So he could be in that situation. But like, I just think it's so weird that his whole fan base, like I'll probably let me just
You
full
can
screen.
look up the hashtags on TikTok where
Yeah.
like all these kids like will cosplay as like I don't know how to say it without sounding weird, but they always try to make Dream and George like fornicate and stuff.
Yeah, they treat them like Deku and
Yeah. Like
what's
the
his
whole
name?
Deku thing, like Deku and Bakugo.
All right,
It's
so
about as cringe as that.
this is a perfect example right here. So this is the first image that came up when I just typed in Dream and George not found. So like there's like, look at this. Like, it's always this weird shit. Like this is Dream fan art. Look. Like, literally, I just typed in Dream and George not found. This is what I'm getting. Dream and George not found. Both of these are straight males who are friends. Alright? Like
That one's kind of cute.
and these are all children drawing these things. Like, I'm afraid. I think I have streamer mode on. So I think we should be okay. Like, okay, thank God, yeah, I do. But like, look, there's a not safe for work. You know, the Dream, George and Dream not safe for work. Perfect. Like, is this not weird? Why? Oop. And he doesn't do anything to stop it. So is that not queer baiting? Am I confused? Like, if you guys were like, Eli, what's your sexuality? I'm like, I'm not telling. I might be gay, but I'm not. Like, no, I was straight from the very beginning. I never like gave any false intentions. You know what I mean? Like, it's really fucking strange, just to me personally. Like why are all the posts so sexualized between these two? You know what I'm saying? These fans have no chill. They can be a bromance, but why push it that far? It's because he's also been seen favoriting, woke tweeting, making jokes about the art. So he's encouraged it in a way by responding to it, giving it the light of day, etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen multiple occasions of him favoriting something. I mean, not like the super graphic stuff, obviously, but like some of the more, weird shit. He's not enabling minors to use Twitter, Discord. The minimum age requirements are like 13. They're allowed to use platforms regardless of what Dream does. Yeah, but like I said, we gotta apply the same criteria for everyone. Minors are on Discord. Creators want to follow. So, like, for example, if a creator is inciting racial violence, we don't allow that. If a creator is inciting, and I guess that's a bad example, but if a creator is promoting lolly in their Discord, that's a more closely related example. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? Up to the parents. I mean, I kind of agree with that, JCab, but you can say it to a certain extent. Like I said, when someone looks up to you and they're so passionate, like for example, if Dream posted on Discord, everyone go kill your parents right now. Like, kids, if you love me, go kill your parent. Like, that's bad. Like, that is definitely on Dream, even though you're like, oh, you can't be responsible. So if Dream endorses children sexualizing two grown men, it might not be exactly his fault, but he's not trying to stop it. And it is up to the parents, ultimately. Like, I agree with that statement 100%. Like, for example, the same thing with me. Like, I don't stop minors from watching me, but do I exactly inciting a crime? That's why I changed it from crime to lolicon. So lolicon, guys, is not illegal, by the way. Just like, I'm not defending lolicon, but as of right now, 2022, having lolicon is completely legal, right? It's allowed on the internet. You can Google it. It's on Google if you wanted to. It's completely legal. But is it right for someone to promote lolicon? You're like, oh well, the parents should be more responsible. Like, yeah, I get that, but like, creators don't give a fuck about it either. Yeah, like Jake and Project are agreeing. Like so it's everyone's fault. Like at the end of the day, like if I influence someone to do something bad, like I still have a certain amount of responsibility because I'm being a bad person. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying what they're doing is bad, like what the kids are doing, but I just think as a role model, and when you create a community and you get so close to your community, like Dream is, you have a certain responsibility to make sure they're not doing degenerate shit. Like if you guys are my Discord server just being degenerates all the time and I did nothing about it, like yeah, it's like not my fault and you can't, and like I'm not like a shitty person, but like at the same time, like it's just like basic responsibility kind of thing. Like, and the thing is, people shove off responsibilities all the time, whether it's a creator, whether it's someone at work. So is him, shrugging off responsibility a huge deal? I guess not. But like at the same time, you can still criticize and be like, yo, that's kind of fucked up, because it is fucked up. But is it like I said, it's not 100% his fault. I agree. It's just fucked up in my opinion. Definitely moderated for people that just let anything happen to communities because they were afraid of scaring off viewers. And like I said, I think that's irresponsible in my opinion. I've scared off a ton of viewers. I know I have. And I've gotten angry messages from people who used to watch the stream who's like, I don't like the way you talk, I don't like this or that. And it's just like, or because I've asked him not to do something. Like I think the most people I've scared off is because I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out in the Discord, or chill the fuck out in stream. Spamming the N-word hard on streamer just says they don't mean it, they're just trolling. I never went back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The streamer, and that's different because being, racial tension is and racial injustice is completely different than children, sexually fantasizing to grown men and then promoting it and encouraging it. I'm Ty, what's up? We're talking about the dream drama. Just some bullshit. Like, none of this really matters. It's just something fun to talk about on stream. Like, at the end of the day, do I really give a fuck about any of this? Like, I feel bad if the 13-year-old girl was actually, exposed to something bad. Like, I'll always, like, have a spot in my heart that breaks for that. But, like, in the day, it's just something interesting to criticize and talk about. Because it's not us, you know what I mean? But, Ben, the final opinions. Is Dream a pedophile? If so, why? If he's not, why?
Hot take, man. I don't think he's a pedophile. Just did a little bit too much trolling.
Yeah. And then he did do like a trolling tweet in response to it. Like, so like he did tweet one thing, but like people are pretty mad at him on his alt. He tweeted this afterwards. So the video came out. He's on someone else's stream talking about it, and then he tweeted like a because everyone was waiting for him to respond, and then he tweeted out this, which was like, okay, which I've seen people like do like this before. Like if like some like bullshit's happening on Twitter, they'll tweet out like, because everyone's waiting for them to say something, they'll tweet out some bullshit. Like this is all he said other than that one stream clip. But I don't even know if that one stream clip was like an official statement. To be honest, like it could have just been him fucking shooting the shit on someone's stream. I don't know if that's an official.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah, shooting the shit. Just saying sex mods to kids. Yeah, but to him, it was apparently a fucking joke. I like I said, I looked, I dug, and I couldn't find anything that would 100% concrete make him a pedophile. I think there's way worse shit. Like, I mean, if you want me to talk about like me being honest, I mean, and I probably won't go too deep into it, but I'll show you guys. Like, and you guys can go watch the video on it. It's a shitty video. It's one of my older videos. But I even made a video about last time. It was 1 month ago that drama happened. So I don't know if you guys remember this. I guess we'll talk about it since we're on the subject of Dream. I'm not going to play this video because I think this video is super cringe. I made it a long time ago. A month ago. But my video quality has improved. But basically what happened a month... dang, it doesn't seem like that long ago. But basically what happened was... So you know how if you private a video on YouTube, people subscribe, you can't see it? But it can be seen by people who you're friends with through like the YouTube bullshit or whatever. Well, anyways, one of Dream's unlisted videos got leaked from him like 2015, 2016, where he had a video that he posted before he was even Dream. He had the Dream YouTube channel, but it wasn't called Dream. It wasn't Minecraft videos. It was like random edits, and he made KKK and Nazi edits that were like meme Nazi KKK edits is what he called them. Where he would like, they were weird. I don't want to show them on the streams. I think I might get banned, but you can look it up. the video, and I talk about it a little more to help you kind of find the video in my YouTube video. But he made like these edits. They were like these like weird fucking like some shit you would see on Vine. He was like 14 at the time. No, I think he was like 16, 17, 15, something like that. Yeah. Wait, I don't remember the exact date. But like this is the worst thing I think he's done. 14 is old enough to know Nazis equal bad. Well, here's the thing with children, JCat. It's not. I mean, and I agree with you. They do. So kids will knowingly do bad things to piss off adults, and it's just their child brain. Like that's just how fucking kids are. We were like that. Maybe you weren't that bad, and I wasn't that fucking bad. But that's just how fucking children are. I know so many kids who just go out and they just spew garbage. Not because they're hateful exactly. They might be hateful to an extent. And some of them might be pieces of dog shit, human beings. But most of the time, they're just trying to get a reaction out of people, piss people off, get attention. So, like in America, bro, we fucking teach our kids from a very young age, like, Nazis are bad, etc. So, like, I think he knew it was bad, and that's why he did it. He just wanted to be edgy. Like, so the thing is, with kids, it's fucked up, but they want to be offensive. What do you know how offensive shit is? Yeah, but kids love being offensive. You guys remember being in school, being in middle school, high school. So I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying why he did it. I'm not saying like, oh, like it's fine. I'm just saying like that's the reason why he didn't do it, in my personal opinion, out of like hate. And they were joke videos to an extent. They were like, I'm just quoting an example, not his example, but a joke that he would have made. So it would be like a picture, and this is just a fucking typical anti-Semitic joke people use. For example, people who are anti-Semitic will say, "How do you pick up a Jewish girl?" And so it'd be like a question like that, and have like a picture on the screen, and then it'd be some kind of crazy song playing in the background. It's like, you check her, and then it'd like say it'd flash over, and it'd flash over to like a picture of like a Nazi soldier, and it'd say, "You check her wrist," and then it'd be like, it was like one of those old shitty edits you would see. That's the type of content it was, and like I said, I wish I could show you guys, but like I said, I don't think I could show that kind of imagery on stream, and I don't want to. But to show you guys to know, like, for the context, obviously. But it was kind of like that, but it was a different joke. It was just like it's like a shitty like minute video edit with a bunch of like old jokes in it, and then like when the punchline would hit, there would be like a bunch of flashing colors, a fucking goofy picture, and a bunch of fucking music. Like he was just trying to be super edgy and trolly, and like I said, it's super fucking cringe. And he never responded to it, which was the only thing that pissed me off about it. When I saw it, I was like, I'm not surprised. You know, another YouTuber who was, you know, a piece of shit back in the day, you know, who wasn't. You know, like it seems like all YouTubers. But like my biggest thing was he never responded to it, but it was real. So that's like my biggest qualms is like with that. But like I said, it's just more of just a fun thing to talk about. Like, is he seriously like a fucked up person? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like he's definitely like someone who is like just huge right now, but he's just like, there's gonna be a fall off, whether it's a cancellation or just content gets dry or stale or people get bored and move on. Like he's like for I think like I don't think he is anymore, but for like 2 years he was the fastest growing YouTuber. You know, one of the biggest Twitch streamers. But like I don't see that lasting much longer. Dream's still big. Oh, he's huge. I mean, let me look at his last YouTube video. I mean, here's something about Dream. You know, he set a record for the fastest year of growth ever. Because like Dream went from like 60,000 subs to like fucking like 5 or 10 mil within less than a year. Yeah, bro, he's still fucking huge. Look at his videos. I mean, like I said, they have slowed down. Like this one had 10 mil versus, you know, I guess he has slowed down a little bit. More of just his uploads, it looks like. 10 mil, 34, 37, 24, 35, 21. I guess it really depends, but for an hour video to have 34 million views on it is super fucking impressive. Like, that's really fucking impressive. Like, fuck, dude. This one is almost an hour and 64 million. This one's almost 80 mil. Like, fucking huge, huge. But here's the thing with Dream's fans. I think they're in an echo chamber and they don't get out much out of their own community. So they don't see how the rest of the world looks at them. If I'm going to judge him on his past, I don't really care, to be honest, as long as he ain't not doing it now. It's all matter. I mean, he wouldn't do it now, obviously. Like, if he, dude, look, people like this who are as big as this, if they're actually racist or they're actually a pedophile or they're actually homophobic or actually anti-Semitic, like, if they're actually like that in real life, I think it would come out. Like, some more concrete proof. Because, like, out of all the creators who we know are racist, anti-Semitic, or whatever, like, we all have 100% proof for it. Like, for example, like, going back to the pedophilia thing. Like, we know James Charles is a pedophile, but look, dude, James Charles still gets millions of views and promoted by YouTube, regardless of him, like, legit being a pedophile. I mean, not millions of views. Like, he's honestly a shell of what he used to be. Like, I'm sure this man used to get, like, fucking, I think we'll just look. Like, he used to get, like, 50 million views a video, like, insane compared to now. But still making 1 million views a video. Like, this one was a week ago, almost 1 mil. 2 weeks ago, almost 1 mil. This one was posted 6 hours ago. So, anyways, guys, moving on from pedophiles and pieces of shit. You know, like I said, final words, I don't think Dream is a pedophile. I just think he's, like, super fucking irresponsible. And to be fair, he says this himself all the time. He never saw himself blowing up as fast or in the way he does. So, like, I think someone who's, like, has an aspirations of having a social media presence would probably be more careful online than what he was.